Hello people, this is Mark from Caras Change Works. Hope you're doing well. You may hear the birds in the sun and in the background, and I'm enjoying the weather with just a little stroll in the sunshine in a local field not too far away from me. Basically saying I'm enjoying life, and it made me think about the difference between enjoying life and enduring life, which basically helped me to think between what is it when people feel depressed and when people are experiencing low mood. In my mind, from my experience, there's a massive difference between being depressed clinically and simply having a low mood. So in this particular video, I want to address low mood. The conversation about being clinically depressed I will do at a later stage. So, low mood simply means you're not necessarily depressed. You can still go out and do certain things, but instead of your emotional state firing on all cylinders, it is as if a couple of the spark plugs have been removed. Or if I can use another illustration, in the car transport industry, your tires aren't completely pumped up. You are driving on 4 flats. You can't get around, and you can still go places, but it's a bit of a struggle. It drains you. So here we go. This isolation bit, this lockdown, from what I can see, there's a lot of people here who are experiencing low mood because they haven't actually gone out. They've stayed indoors, too scared to socialize, even though at this current point in time, at least in the UK, and I'm pretty sure that there are other countries in the world that will have a similar allowance, can I call it, where we are allowed to go out, even if it's for short periods of time. And because people have stayed in, loads have dropped. Your tank is half, your batteries are flat, your tires are flat. The idea of not having any social contact could be a cause of that. And it becomes more and more difficult to find a reason to get up in the morning, have your cup of coffee, have your cup of tea, because of a low mood. And I'm here to say to you that in spite of things being as complicated and difficult and maybe even complex as they are, today I want to encourage you and say to you to dig deep. Gold isn't found on the surface of the ground, neither are diamonds. For both of those, there needs to be some form of explosion in order to get to the good stuff. So I'm going to encourage you to say, maybe there needs to be some form of mood explosions in your mind to go out and dig deep and harvest the gold and diamonds that are in you already, in order to give reason for you to get up in the morning and do stuff. I am sure that you will feel better. Moreover than that, I would like to suggest to you, set yourself a basic small task, not something major. Doesn't have to be something that's achievable, something that you know you can do. For some like me at this point in time, it may be I want to go for a walk around the park. And when you're of a low mood, it's possible. But for others, their low mood levels are even lower, but not quite depressed. And for you guys who are in that low mood phase of your life, when you set yourself an achievable goal, when you go out and dig deep and find the reasons to do it, looking for the gold and the diamonds, and you achieve your goal, to you I want to say well done. Now the responsibility lies to you, where you need to reward yourself also. It's pointless having a goal and achieving it and you don't get any form of reward. So set yourself that goal. Achieve it. You can. Reward yourself. These are merely little rungs on the stepping ladder to help you increase your low mood from where it is and increasing it to where it could be better. This, my friend, will assist you in your mental fitness. Also, I want to encourage you to suggest to you that maybe you can go on Amazon or eBay and these kind of online shops, and you may be able to get yourself some cheap equipment for like a gym or something, even if it is just rubber bands, these tuber grip stuff. I'm not exactly sure of the right name, but I'm sure that you guys know what I'm on about. If you haven't got any of these, you can make your own by means of maybe material that's been lined with plastic and fill it up with sand. And now that we can go out, you can put these things on your arms or your wrists and your ankles and go for a walk around the block and make your body work, because that in turn releases the endorphins and the dopamine and all these other good, exciting things. And as you can hear the helicopter up above, these things are there to lift you up, and you will be able to see things from a different perspective. But of course, there are other practical stuff that you could also do. And I'm going to suggest things like FaceTiming friends, WhatsApping friends. Have these Zoom meetings with friends who you can't see because of potentially being in another country or long distances away. I found in life that having true friends is the staple for having a good mental health, having good mental fitness. So I'm going to encourage you to cling on to those good, solid friends that you've got. You will find that it is worth it. Moreover than that, you can do practical stuff like maybe watching some comedy, even as you may be able to hear my phone ringing. Something that will make you smile. Something that you will enjoy. You know, I've seen a lot of people do these adult coloring in books, and how the stresses and the worries and the anxieties just melt away, as I've done in a previous video. And ultimately, I'm going to say to you, enjoy what you do by doing what you enjoy. These wrongs are there as stepping stones, building blocks, call them whatever you wish, to generate a stronger, fitter, mental fitness attitude in your life. My friend, above all, if you've got a low mood, I'm going to encourage you to find a reason to dig deep. As I've said before, gold and diamonds are not found on the surface. Explosions are needed. And if I were to carry on with that metaphor, it takes time. It takes effort. It takes some form of skill. It's going to take energy. But the rewards are definitely worthwhile. Imagine having your emotional fitness, your mental fitness at a peak state, in spite of this dreary world that we live in, being in isolation and in lockdown, facilitating people to be flat. And here we are. There are practical things we can do to elevate ourselves higher, in spite of the environment that we live in that is just absolutely dragging us down. Dig deep, my friend. Find the gold, find the diamonds deep within yourself. You will find it. I hope that you found this video helpful, useful. If you have, like, subscribe, hit that button please, share, make comments in the comments box. Thank you very much for your time and good luck.